Hey, my name is Bill Coe with Green Acres Urban Farm and Research Project, and thank you for coming along to the journey with us today. I'm going to walk you through the whole process of what we do here at East High School at Green Acres. We were founded in 2009 and by Carol Coe. She's my mom. She was very passionate about the community and still is to this day. But she founded this project in aquaponics and urban farming back when nobody was really talking about it, out of her concern for healthy eating and healthy diets. And so out of that, this is how we've evolved in 2018. So I'm going to take you through an exciting journey. That's our logo, Green Acres. We bring the water, the fish, the mushrooms, the lettuce and the greens and the microgreens, and put it all together, and with the love surrounding all of for our community. So, all right guys, come on, follow with me. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Here to the right, you'll see we've got some chickens and we've got some sheep, and this is all part of the agriculture team at East High School. East High School has been, you know, back in the history, back in the day, it used to be one of the largest agricultural schools in Kansas City. With the rise and fall of budgets and things like that, it's on its resurgence. So it's a really, really exciting opportunity for 2018 because there's some great things going on here. So, all right, come on, let's go down to where we are. Now, if you look to the right, you'll see some of the chickens in the coop. And somebody asked me, does the rooster really go cock-a-doodle-doo? And it does. At 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and we may hear a couple of times today. But those are all the hens. And, you know, the rooster's the guy. Well, come on in. Welcome. This is the greenhouses of Green Acres Urban Farm and Research Project. This is really, really where we do most of our training and education inside the greenhouse. If you look down here, this is where our students are come in, and then we have workstations for all the kids, particularly the kids at Faith Academy. They are fabulous kids. And so part of our program, what we'll do is we'll give them a lab jacket. They'll get their research credentials here. And basically what that is it gives the student an idea of, hey, this is something new and different, and I can learn something here, and I can also take science, technology, math, and engineering and arts and put it all together here. And so we do that by giving them a research jacket and a journal. And so one of the very first assignments for the kids at Faith Academy is to come in and observe and walk around, write down descriptions of plants, what has changed, what's different, what tastes good, what smells good. See the flowers on this. This is called the Thai basil plant. This plant is very aromatic and is very popular in Thailand. And so the kids are starting to learn about plants. They're starting to learn about science. When we start looking at our aquaponic system, we'll do water testing, water quality. We'll test for ammonia, nitrogen, wide pH levels. From 5 to 10 is our range. So we do water quality testing. The kids learn about what fish needs and what plants need. Okay, so when we get into this side, this is the first half of our greenhouse. This is our urban farming side. This is what we call our dirt side, where we really focus on the soil. Soil is very, very important to us at Green Acres, and it should be important to you because what comes out of your soil is really, really good food. For instance, we use different growth mediums like this. We use some of this soil right here. It's just sit back, and we've got this composting. We use a form of composting, of vermicomposting. And if you can focus your camera here right quick, I just grabbed a whole bunch of little bitty, these are our employees of the year, or month, or day. These are our red wigglers. Our red wigglers actually help us with vermicomposting. That's a type of science that's used to create healthy soil. We use the worms to break down the soil and anything, the nutrients and the ingredients. And as the worms go through and eat and live and flourish and thrive, they become, the soil that they leave behind becomes what we can use to grow food in. So those are very interesting nutritional facts that we teach kids about. We also teach the kids about how to plant food and harvest food. If you look straight up, that is a cucumber right there growing on the vine. And we just created this out of extension to bring all of our plants up so we could get a better harvest. So those are things that we do in year-round growing. Okay? One of the projects that we also work on with the kids of Faith Academy is we show them how, there's a workshop I call, it's called a fun guy to know. And actually, I'm not the fun guy to know. The fun guy is actually the mushrooms. So we actually grow and harvest pink mushrooms. And we also harvest different varieties of mushrooms. And so that is a science-based class and workshop too that the kids of Faith Academy get an opportunity to learn and enjoy. So this is your experience here at Green Acres on what we call the urban farming side. Now I'm going to take you to a really exciting side, and that's called the aquaponics side. That's where we get the fish and the plants all together. So come on with me, guys. Okay, here we are. We are in our commercial system that we use to grow food. This is our aquaponic system. And now aquaponics, which we teach the kids about aquaponics, is the form of aquaculture and plants. So in this room you'll see no soil. All the plants that you see growing over there are basically growing in water. And we do that several different ways. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll kind of start from this perspective and then we'll work on to the fish, all right? Now, when we talk about we grow food without soil, I mean, we just had a little class about growing food with soil. So now this is one without soil. This is going to be kind of heavy because we have a lot of plants on here. So this is a combination of basil, but what you're seeing is the root structure of the plants and then the water. So you can see the water down there, it's all clear. And guys, this is like the latest technology of food production. Our system that we use and the kids that Faith Academy train on, this system's used in over 100 countries around the world. So our fish are right here. What we do is we focus on a couple fish that we use. We use Missouri fish because we want to teach kids about what's in their state. So our fish that we feature at Green Acres are, we've got bluegill, hybrid bluegill in here, and we've got channel catfish in this tank. And they're all separated by, obviously we have the catfish swimming with the catfish and the bluegill swimming with the bluegill, okay? And we grow them up on a high protein organic diet. These are bluegill too, and these are all Missouri fish. So we try to just really kind of keep it fresh and local. And the clear flow technology that we use with aquaponics, like I said, it's really based upon trying to create a good balance between the fish and the plants in the system. It's important for the students of Faith Academy because not only is diet important, but knowing where your food is sourcing it basically, and knowing how to grow food and learning about all the different sciences and the technology, it gives you an advantage going into the higher grades like high school and college. There's also a lot of colleges and research institutes that give grants and scholarships for kids in this field and profession. So why not get a good start on it? And the food tastes great, and all of our kids from Faith Academy love the salads that we created, and we just had a really awesome time growing food. And so those are important things, but part of Green Acres' mission is to bring this into the community to show kids a pathway to these types of career opportunities. Green Acres has impacted a lot of children at Faith Academy, just in the fact that because most kids are kind of like, they don't know what they like and what they don't like. And so when they start taking the adventure of trying different food and different types of taste and salads and green stuff that looks like ugh, and they like it, it opens up the door for them. And I've had a couple kids come back to me and say, gee, Mr. Coe, this makes me want to be a chef. And I think that's great, and I think that's an awesome opportunity for kids to learn to eat, to learn about science. I get kind of nerdy about this because I enjoy it so much.